Hi everyone, it's Caitlin here, and I'm just going to give you a quick overview of how you can set up a data sheet in your field notebook just on a blank page to help you record data when you visit our thing link to virtually collect data. So at the very top of the page, the first piece of information that we're going to want from all of you is your names, so we know who's collecting the data, the date that you are recording this data, and the plot number. So this data sheet will be for a particular one of those plots, 1 through 10, or 10 replicates. And so you want to have that at the top of every page so we know exactly where you're collecting data. So the first thing we want to include in here is the data about our mulch bag decomposition. So this is where we're going to be recording the mass of those bags on a scale when they're out at the research site. So first I'm going to label it our decomposition data. Just so we know what we're writing down. And then we're going to write down data inside the woody mulch plot and the straw-like mulch plot, since both of those have mulch bags placed inside of them. So let's start with the woody mulch plot here. In each of those plots, you're going to record the masses of 2 separate bags, and there's a few different pieces of information that you need to record about each. So we're going to make a table to include all of those pieces of information. The first is the bag number. There are 40 bags, and they're each numbered, and we need to know exactly which one we're weighing so we can compare it to the original mass. The bag type. This is the type of mulch inside the bag, so half of them have woody mulch and half have straw-like mulch, so you'll write woody or straw-like. The original mass, this is the mass of the bags when Kendra first made them in the lab, so we'll give you that data. The final mass, and then the percent mass loss. And this is something that you'll calculate using these 2 numbers to figure out what percentage of that original mass has been decomposed. And we can write the equation on our data sheet here so we have it for reference when we're doing our math. It'll be the original mass minus the final mass divided by the original, and all of that times 100, so we get a percentage. Alright, so now we want to make this into a little table with room to put the data for both of the bags in this plot. So I'm just going to add lines to separate each of these. And then split it in half. So now we have room for 2 mulch bags in our woody mulch plot. And then what I'm going to do underneath it is just completely duplicate that for the straw-like mulch plot. Alright, once we have a space to write the mulch bag data for 4 bags, 2 in the woody mulch plot and 2 in the straw-like mulch plot, at the bottom of the page I want to leave room for our soil moisture data. So we're going to record data in 3 different plots, one with woody mulch, one with straw-like mulch, and then also one with no mulch. So I'm just going to put these kind of in a row along the bottom. And then underneath these, I'm just going to make a little mini table that has room for 2 soil moisture readings. And all we need to know about them is the reading number, just to keep track of whether you're doing 1 reading or 2 readings, just helpful. And then the soil moisture percentage. And then I'll just make a small table here and leave room for 2 readings. So reading 1, reading 2, and then the soil moisture measurement for each. And you're just going to duplicate that for each of the different plots. So 1 for woody, 1 for straw-like, 1 for no mulch. I'll do that real quick. All right, now you are ready to record the mass of 4 different mulch bags and 6 different soil moisture readings.